And we're back. All right, Kurt, we've got the popcorn.
Oh,
ready?
Yeah,
And we're ready for you here.
Well, today we're going to talk about the 2010s World's Sexiest Man Alive. I don't get how they don't have it anymore. It's just like they've lost the.
I thought that they did.
Every other year, it's like someone new. It's like, is he not any more sexy now?
I can honestly say I don't know.
Ryan Reynolds has been in the industry for 28 years. Yeah, 28 years. That's a hard.
Really?
1999 was his first film.
Wow.
Throughout his 83 film and TV projects, he's done a little bit of everything, mostly comedies, dramas, action, horror, Deadpool, which is in a category of its own.
Yeah.
I've divided up most of his most recent stuff into about 3 different categories. Since 2000, when he became mostly popular, the first decade or so, he was in a lot of comedies, a couple of things here and there, but mostly his comedy career. And then he had a little attempt at serious dramas, becoming a serious actor. And then Deadpool came, and now he's been doing mostly blockbusters and big movies.
Right.
So one of those, trying to be dramatic, serious roles, is out on Netflix. 2015's Selfless. Selfless starts with Sir Ben Kingsley as a wealthy real estate mogul and Ebenezer Scrooge type who's dying of cancer. He is given one chance to live on, yes, immortality, by using a new age and virtually unknown procedure called shedding. It essentially is a mind-switching device, and after the procedure, he wakes up as Ryan Reynolds, because who wouldn't want to wake up as Ryan Reynolds, maybe Chris Pratt. Everything is going smoothly for his new life until the side effects kick in.
Yeah, there are always side effects.
Yep.
Right. You know, many actors try to transition from, you know, the serious, from the comedy. Does you feel Reynolds pulls it off?
I feel like he did. He's got this persona about him that even in his comedies and his horror films, he has, I don't know if it's just because he's good looking, but he has this kind of look about him that he can really pull it off if he wants to. I don't know if it's because of the money that he just goes with the comedies and the action films, but 2015's Woman in Gold was a really great example for that. He was with Helen Mirren, and you know, he made the performance his own. It was very interesting, you know, and I think it's one of those, because he was with Helen Mirren, his step up, his performance was stepped up. You know, when he's with, you know, a comedy actor, you know, maybe he's coming down to their level, whereas with Helen Mirren, he's stepping up.
Be careful on that. Be careful on that. Great comedians. Yeah, but I know what you mean. As far as the persona that you're bumping off of.
Yep. So, and you know, he was in with 2015 Mississippi Grind. It was in like 600 theaters, hardly anything. But Ben Menensoul, you know, he's been in Ready Player One, he's been in Rogue One, he's been in a lot of new projects. That was A24, and this one's Focus Features. And I find that in 2015, the independent companies were just now getting started to becoming big. Now, 2019, their household name, Bleecker Street. There's several in the A24, Annapurna. And those are the ones, and this was kind of where it was starting.
Well, you know, with this film, this mind-body shifting, shaping, switching, that's nothing new.
No.
I mean, it really
Freaky
isn't.
Friday.
Yeah, exactly. Freaky Friday, all that kind of stuff. How is this one, how does it hold up, and how do you think it will hold up in the future?
Well, you know, Reynolds has actually done one himself. He was in The Change-Up with Jason Bateman in 2011. But, you know, you know, they try to do different things. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I noticed that almost everybody that reviewed it pretty much said the same thing, that it was too similar to Seconds from 1966, which is got Rock Hudson in it. And if you watch that premise and you watch this, it's wealthy man, it's about to die, he does some kind of a body transformation that's different there, but then he wakes up as a young man and has a new life. That's where this movie goes on a different curve. This movie became more of an action movie after that. So it's kind of one of those things where, which would you rather like to see? Would you want to see a Twilight Zone episode, which is kind of what Seconds is, 1966. It's very much like a 2-hour Twilight Zone episode. If you want to see that, check it out. It's on Amazon Prime, actually. If you want to see this movie, you want to see action, you don't have to think too much. There's some thought process into this. You have to think of some of the game, the goal in what to do. And if you want to see Ryan Reynolds with the shirt off, check out this movie. It's Selfless. It's on Netflix.
So what else is streaming?
Well, None other than Aladdin. Disney's live-action Aladdin is now out to buy online. You know, this is an interesting thing. You know, they tried to honor the original film, Robin Williams, but still, you know, kind of have its own thing as well. And I respect it a lot more than The Lion King. I didn't care much for The Lion King. It was almost identical to the cartoon. But this was really good. Will Smith made it his own, still honored Robin Williams, but really did a great job in his performance. They kind of made it a little more like the rap music video like he's used to, as opposed to more kind of a comedy. Naomi Scott is kind of a breakout star. She was in Power Rangers a few years ago. She's going to be in the new Charlie's Angels. She's the new recruit.
Wait, what? They've got another Charlie's Angels?
Another Charlie's Angels coming out.
Save that for another day.
Yep. And Nassim Petarod, SNL alum. She played her... She played the handmaiden of Jasmine. She had a nice little part. They added this role. It was kind of a nice little added thing.
All right, very good. Yeah. All right. Well, we appreciate it, and you know, lots more to come because there's always lots more movies to talk about.
There is, yes.
All right, thanks for being here. All right, up next, we get to see Kelly take a trip to the Branson Landing.
We'll also be wrapping things up on Ozarks Live, so don't go anywhere.